What is going on, everyone? We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are...
Hella Depraved.
Yes, we are.
And we're excited. We're getting more Icon for Hire. It's thrilling.
IFA.
It's thrilling. Yes. And this is Breakdown. And I'm pretty sure it's a mental.
I really hope it's about a car.
Okay, well, I mean, they could be stranded. You never know. They were on motorcycles in the last one, which was badass.
Right.
But, you know, I'm excited. So this dropped Friday. We're here. Let's do this.
Let's go. Alright, so, we're going to react to this. If you guys have already seen it, if not, click the link in the description below. Hop on over to All Things Coming Back for a commentary, reaction, breakdown, comedy channel. And what that means is we will pause for any and or all of the above. It is time to slash it up, break it down. This is Icon for Hire. This is Breakdown.
Right.
This is...
It's a breakdown.
Gonna be good. Let's get it.
Oh, she looks badass. Nice.
I'm always one step away from the railing.
I'm sorry. Go one moment. Because of the headphones,
Right.
I thought that was you singing during her echo.
Oh, well, thank you. I will take that compliment, ladies and gentlemen. Just slightly slower. That sounds like me. That's why it's an echo. Never quite on beat.
Right.
Right. Right. No, I'll still take the compliment. She looks amazing with her hair this long. That's fabulous.
Yes.
I'm always one step away from the railing. I try to hold myself back. I'm always one step away from the feeling. I could snap just like that. Self-destruction, don't you love it? How you never rise above it. Get so high off the load until I let go. I'm always up for a breakdown. The pressure's building now. Loud beat in my brain, it's keeping me sane. Make it loud. I'm always up. I'm always hiding the way.
She's like, just test me. I dare you. Just test me.
She's like reaching into my inner chester. One step closer to the edge,
Right.
and I'm about to break.
Break.
No, I like it though because she's like, you know, getting high off of the lows. So like you start to feed off
Yeah.
of the negative energy, and you're just ready to fucking snap. Like, what's the saying? Fuck around and find out.
Right.
Fuck around and
This
find
is their anthem for that. Yeah, exactly. And I get it. Like, I am not this way anymore.
out. I used to be.
But I think there's a change that because she's talking about self-destruction and so on and so forth. Because honestly, it doesn't matter if you don't see it as self-destructive. If you are the type of person that will snap, it is self-destructive. Because at some point you're going to end up fired, in trouble, whatever. And it's not a healthy way to deal with your emotions.
It's honestly, do not, if you're not already, start smoking. But it's one of the reasons I'm glad I am a smoker.
It helps you deal with
Because anytime I'm at work, which is the easiest place for me to get shitty,
right.
anytime I'm at work and I get to the point where I feel like I'm about to yell at somebody, all it takes is going outside, having a cigarette. And here's the thing.
It's a legitimate 15-minute cool down period is what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say, well, smoking curbs my anger. No. Smoking takes you away from the situation.
It's the walking away, yeah.
And you have a moment to breathe.
Well, I mean, it sounds ironic, but
Dialogue
you are
on the
breathing.
inside.
You're breathing, yeah.
Right. But it's a moment to step away and think about it logically instead of
Right.
just
Emotionally,
acting on pure
instead of
emotion.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I feel like people have a hard time understanding. Like, definitely, again, if you're not a
It's
smoker,
not the nicotine, guys.
don't
start.
start.
But
you can do the same thing. You can
exactly.
Step away and think about it. Think about what you want to say. Think about how you want to handle things.
But I will say,
or just get yourself out of the situation, period.
In terms of her saying, like, everything's building and building and building, you do need to work through a way to release all of that somehow. Because obviously stepping away will help in the immediate. But it's not going to help in the long term if you let it, if you're feeding on it, if you're sort of building it up and building it up. And occasionally you can't step away. Sometimes it's an interpersonal relationship. It's something like that you can't just, like, immediately. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes divorce is a thing. Sometimes splitting
Googling where to hide bodies.
Right. But, like, you've got to learn. Like, for me, I'm a bookworm. And when I'm going through periods of major stress, I will devour them one after another. Or I'll get into my crafting projects. Right. Or, you know, but you gotta cope somehow. And I no longer feed off the negative energy. Instead, I am grateful for the high points in my life. You know?
Right.
So you gotta learn. But, damn, teenage me. I mean, she's already one of my icons.
Well,
Ariel is already one of my... But teenage me would have been like, yeah, girl, yeah, this is me.
And honestly, again, this band in terms of the content of their music reminds me a lot of Linkin Park.
Yeah.
And that was my teenage.
They're very transparent, and it's mental awareness kind of stuff. So I mean, Ariel and Sean do an amazing fucking job of relating to so many of us. I mean, because it's not just teenage me. I need to remind myself of a lot of this stuff over and over and over to remain chill.
Right.
But just their ability to lyrically describe within 4 minutes a state of mind on the emotional spectrum and nail it and get you involved and everything, like,
right.
They just get better and better and better. Plus, I love this much more metal background that they've given in the last couple albums. I think it's fantastic.
Right.
I'm always hiding the way that I carry. Trying to hold my head up. When I drive, so don't make you wanna go hard. Let your body let go till you hit the floor. That's what we're waiting for. Self-destruction, don't you love it? How you never rise above it. Get so high off the low till I let go. Rise up for a breakdown. The pressure's building now. That beat in my brain is keeping me safe. Make it loud. I think I'm ready to lose myself. Can't be the only one. Turn down my problems till they're forgotten. Fade out. I'm always up for a breakdown. Some days you're about to blow. The heavier the better, the lower we go. Drop it, pretty criminal. Throw down therapy, yeah, let's go. Some days you're about to blow. The heavier the better, the lower we go. Drop it, pretty criminal. Throw down therapy, wait for it. I'm always up for a breakdown. The pressure's building now. The bad beat in my brain is keeping me safe. Make it low, yeah, yeah. Think I'm ready to lose myself. Can't be the only one. Turn down my problems till they're forgotten. Fade out. I'm always up for a breakdown. I'm always up for a breakdown.
5-0, run!
I absolutely love how they've put this together. Like, amazing scream from her. Amazing sing-song, sort of almost cutesy with the little interlude that she did there.
I'm loving the video as far as representation of almost
It's kind of
a
like an
political
anarchist
sense
group. Yeah.
of people just being like, we've had enough of the bullshit
Yeah.
that goes on in this town.
And honestly, it does. It reminds me of a fair number of videos where you see groups that are inspiring anarchy. The graffiti on a sign, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they've done a really good job of representing like the other, the outsiders,
Right.
and I appreciate that. And no, she's not the only one. I do feel like something like this where, honestly, at this point, they're practicing parkour and peaceful resistance. That's a good way to channel that rage, that energy. Go and have yourself like a, metal concert in a warehouse. Get some of that energy out. Go run it off. Parkour, petty break-in. It's cool. And put signs around to draw everybody else to the concert, because everybody needs a good mosh pit when they're this ragey.
Yes. Not us, though, because
I'm old.
old and painful.
Because I'm old. I've done my mosh pit time.
Which one's gonna be his kid?
Or the cop's just gonna be like, yo, I was just wondering, do you need some support? That was amazing singing, ma'am.
Right. Now he's just gonna leave.
Bye. Have a good one. Here they come. That was fabulous. And I love how
Special thanks
the
to all
braids,
these people that helped.
Yeah. All the braids in her hair remind me of like the whips. I mean, she's wearing chains all over her body. So
Handcuffs.
they remind me of whips and chains and stuff like that. Honestly, more the rebel.
Smack the little booty
Look.
up with my belt.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going. Honestly, for the first time in my life, I wasn't going sexual. I was talking more about the aesthetic. But
It's just the order you put them in was
Right.
very ludicrous-like.
I mean, or Rihanna, she whips and chains excite her.
That could work.
Yeah, it does work because
Right.
Rihanna made it work. Because
As did Ludacris.
Anyway, yeah, he did. I'll give you that, but she made it better. Anyway, that was fabulous. I really enjoyed that. Actually, probably more than the first one off of this, just because of its relevance. And you're right, it definitely is in the spirit of Chester, and I love Linkin Park, and I loved that song of theirs, especially as a teenager. So the nostalgia that it kind of brings up. But we get to see more and more of the multiple dynamics of Ariel, like the progression of her vocal ability, going from, she does the hip hop sort of verse inspired stuff, but this was way more rock metal, and then she's got the sing-songy parts, and then she's working on an epic scream. Like, how can you not like this?
It's fantastic.
If you don't, you're wrong. But,
Right.
to each their own. You're welcome to be wrong. That's okay.
All right, so if you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below what did you think of Icon for Hire with Breakdown. Also comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
We love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you to pray people later. Peace.